National Assembly passed pursuant of the provisions of subsections 2 of this section shall not be presented to the President for assent and shall not be enacted unless it is ratified by a majority of all the House of Assembly in the Federation. Of course, the plaintiffs, that is, the states, are contending that a majority of the State House of Assembly must first agree that the convention must be adopted before the EFCC Act could be validly enacted. This is what they'll be arguing in court, which is okay.
Well, I don't know why a student will say we don't want invigilators in our exam. I don't know. If your hands are clean, why will you be weary of somebody coming to check your books?
Maybe they're also particular about the process of getting that invigilator. Not just anybody.
It's just like Lai Mohammed used to say. He said that it's corruption that is fighting back. That's just the way I see it. Why would you want to close your books from investigators if your hands are clean? Because that's just it. It's an extreme we are getting to, and I'm beginning to become afraid for Nigeria because we are getting more emboldened in going in the wrong direction. Yet we want development, we want progress,
and using law
and using the law.
But you didn't express this concern when the federal government went to court in terms of local government autonomy.
I did.
Okay.
I did because I knew that.
But so states are also going through the same legal process.
And I supported states that challenged the federal government on the VAT cases.
So why do you have an issue with this?
To open your books for investigators, there is nothing wrong if your hands are clean. That's just my position.
And their argument is that the investigators are not constitutional,
empowered by the law.
By the law.
I think if they are sincere, they should go and
they should go back to the
law.
house.
That they should go to the law, not to challenge them.
Right.
They should require why don't you go and make this the legal way?
So that
not that you be challenging them that don't come and open it.
That is it.
If they are sincere.
All right. Hello. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning. I'm Shegun from Ipana.
Go ahead, Shegun.
What concerns me most is about the pump price. The president to remove the subsidy or to decrease the price. So let's have a fix because there's too much suffering in this town. I can't travel to anywhere. And I'm about 75 years of age. I'm still family. I'm still manual family. So I thank God for giving me the strength to do family. So the habit was too much, Mr. Badebu. Send our brother to Mr. President to put it to order because of the stock price. He should reduce it. Thank you. God bless you. God bless everything.
All right. God bless you too. It's an interesting one in terms of reduction of pump price of fuel. Will that be a return to subsidy? But let's take more reactions first. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
This is Sunday.
Go ahead, Sunday.
You see, the commercial has done in this country. How can they give us that from that police should not protect the people in Rivers State where election is going on? What are you expecting? Because Wike is in Abuja, is giving orders to police, who is that church that we give a law that we should not protect them? Is it too much corruption has been doing in this country? Because the church has correct something from somewhere. But for you to be a church from this order that nobody should be protected, free country, and people are there in Rivers State now, and we get it there. We get a finish one time now. Let everybody let it go and rest. And let move on. Please, let people come and get the order. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Still taking more reactions, of course, according to their explanations. That is the pro-Wike camp on the situation. It is not necessarily that the court says people should not be protected. It has to do with that particular election, saying that the process, the legal process was not followed as it should have been. and for that reason, the election was not valid, or the process leading to the election was not valid at that time. That was that decision by the court. But let's take more reactions. Hello, good morning. All right. Do try calling back and ensure that you turn off your radio or turn down the volume entirely so that communication will be seamless. Still taking more reactions. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, journalist in the house.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
Good morning, sir.
Now, the issue I want to contribute is that the state governance or the state taking the federal government, the fact remains that if the law says if he that goes on an equity should go with the clean and clean, the governors are not saying they should not share their money. What they answer is that if you are legislating, if the federal government is okay, look at Buhari now. Buhari was the former president. Don't you think he's supposed to be invited by the EFCC? Why are they not inviting him? So why are you now using the EFCC to only intimidate the governor? The EFCC should be an instrument for the whole federation. It should not be for just punishing the state alone. So the fact remains that if you are going to have an organization like that, it should be supported by all the states. So if initially you have not done the right thing, now that it's not working well, people will begin to look for a way where they can punch it. And this is one of it. All they need to do now is to do the needful. By the time the court goes, they should go and allow all of that states to also give their own their state assembly.
Thank you for your take.
And allow the FCC to operate.
Thank you for your take. Still taking more reactions, but this time I'll be going online for some of your comments. Akim Olalekon is saying government that promised us lots of relief when Dangote commenced its operation now seem to us that relief are no more visible. This administration is absolutely insensitive with hard policy. Of course, that's according to Akim Olalekon. He also goes on to saying pulling out NNPCL to be off-taker with Dangote will make price of petrol to jack up again. This administration is gagging our breaths with these arbitrary increase in price of petrol. I'm tired. Of course, that's there on YouTube. When I return, I'll be turning to Facebook for some of your comments, and of course, return to other stories making the rounds. Do stay with us.
A new chapter is unfolding for Nigeria's oil industry, and it must put
Nigeria
Nigerian people
nìkan ni mo
first.
ti rí tí àwọn èèyàn máa ń
Is there a
support